Hi guys, welcome to my space. I'm Freedom and let's dive into data. Today I'll be walking you through how to wireframe a BI dashboard or whatever kind of dashboard you're trying to make using PowerPoint. And if you know there are a long list of tools you could use to achieve the same thing, tools like Canva, tools like Figma, there's also Moqup sites you could also explore that will help you build a fancy good wireframe for your BI dashboard. But today I want to give you the importance of it. I can walk you through few reasons why it's important to have a good wireframe for your dashboard. Because beyond just the data, after you're confronted with your data, we both all know that data visualization is very important, conveying in very important information. So how they are presented matters a lot. So today I'll be showing you how you could present those data or those information in a very good way. And I'll take it a step further by teaching you how to convert your inspirations you get into a wireframe for the dashboard you're trying to build. So this is an example of what a wireframe looks like for a dashboard. It's a simple mock-up to see how you're going to arrange or the layout or the structure you're going to put in place for your data. After your analysis, after everything, you tend to understand that those information needs to be placed properly to pass the information or tell that story you're trying to tell. And for that to be achievable, you need a good mock-up. You need a good dashboard that could speak of the same message you're trying to pass. So these are a couple of samples I've used lately to convey those messages. And today we'll be trying it out in a simple sample. And first off, I'll teach you how to convert those inspirations into an ideas or a structure for a dashboard. And if you want to also understand about wireframing more, you could check out these beautiful reports from Metis High. It would explain every single thing you want to know about wireframing, API dashboard, a guide to help you. It has a detailed breakdown of the reasons why you should do all these things. But I want to be a bit more practical today, so I'll be walking you through how you could get ideas and convert those ideas into a dashboard or incorporate those ideas into the dashboard you're trying to build. So over here we have these ideas. I use Dribbble and Pinterest most of the time. All I have to do is search out the kind of dashboard I'm trying to build. Let's say over here I want to try and build like a dark theme dashboard. I have a data set that has about, let's say we have this sample data. It has 4 KPI cards and 4 charts. So how can I present this data properly? So I have few things in mind I want to do, but I don't know how I'm going to arrange them into a dashboard. So this is where you take another step to get it done. So first off, I look for ideas that could help me. Just like if you're a graphic designer or a UI UX, this is also part of UI UX principles, and it can also be incorporated in designing, others also app development and many other things. So let's say we're looking for a simple style we want to use, and I'll just teach you a simple process that has always helped me. So most of the times I end up looking for a simple visuals I would like to get inspiration for. So let's say I like the colors from this. Next thing I'll do is get my snippet to take a screenshot of this, and from there I'll use the image color picker. But first of all, let's get a screenshot of this. This is not the dashboard you're trying to build. This is an inspo you're going to use to build that dashboard because you want the same kind of colors. You love how the colors are placed. So you want to use that to build your own dashboard. So we'll go to the image color picker to pick out the colors you want. So let's use this. So let's get our screenshots. Let's get our screenshots and get what move from there. So our screenshot we just took, this is it, and we open it up. So today we'll be using PowerPoints to build our mockup design for our dashboard. So first off, let's pick out our background. This is the background we want. So click on it and click on it to copy this, to copy the color code. Now I think it's taking up a step for that. If you pick the color from the image. So yeah, so this is the color we're picking. So copy it. We'll go down to our PowerPoints. Then so we'll go to a fresh page. So we go to design and format background. So let's get the base background first. Or copy our colors and paste it out here. And we'll click OK. So next up, let's put the background using shapes. And so this is the first base for our dashboard. Pick out the line. So now let's pick out the colors we're going to be using for this. And the color we're using is this. So copy this and we continue. So more colors and then we paste it out here. So now we also have the background for the kind of dashboard we're trying to build. So let's place this in the middle here. Okay. So next up, we have about 4 KPI cards and we have 4 charts we want to put into this. This is the idea we got. But for our KPI cards, we have a navigation bar here, which we could also make use of. But let's build up the mockup for our base where our chart is going to be placed. So we have about 4 of them. We have one and the line. Can place our colors. Let's say this. Say okay. So now we have 4 of them. So we could arrange them properly. We should align this as well so it distributes horizontally. Here you have 4 KPI cards. I want them to be closer. So let me expand this a bit. So I'll take these ones out and place it back in again. So we have this over here. And we align. We distribute horizontally, then we align top as well. So I think they're too close. So let's adjust them again. And do it one more time. Let's adjust this a bit. Then we arrange it again. So it takes time, but trying to achieve what you want matters better. So you take your time to draft whatever you're trying to achieve. Then we have our navigation bar here. You could use icons and shapes to establish that. But for this, let's just create a little demarcation. So we have a little demarcation, then let's pick one of our recent colors and reduce it. So here we have that. Over here, we also have a glow background. So we want it to be glowing and we want it to glow with a certain color, a certain way. Something simple, but not green. We want it to be, and we reduce. I want it to be glowing. So you can see adjust that and So for shadow, we might want to direct it over here. I'll pick up a bright color. No, something like ash would do. So I said we could take out the blue. So yeah, we have that. And next up, let's bring in our charts for the rest. So we have about 4 charts we are trying to display here. Can decide to go this route. Now we could adjust the main background a bit and drag up the line. Yeah, so let's close them up a bit. Make them less curvy. So over here we have this. Two streets, so we touch them a bit. So this is a simple mock-up design, and once you've created something like this, the next stage is for you to label your charts and before you go into it. We could create something, say, hey freedom. So one thing about visuals, it also comes down to your fonts, the font you use. So let's see, they use white, so I don't want it to be too shining, so I'll change it up to something like a hash or something. That's not too bright, that's also soft. So you could say, hi freedom, welcome back. Welcome back. Everything is a good these days. So for every information that you know you don't that is not changeable, that you know you don't need to change them back again and again, that's where you impute all of them into place here. Uh, So take out the space and yeah, welcome back. You could have a little subtitle underneath it, depending on the kind of data you're tracking. Then you could add some breakdown for. So let's say we have dashboard here. So it's not initially stealing your design, but it's taking ideas from that design to make it yours as well. So we also have, let's say we have analysis over here. Can be have data. Mm. So we could adjust them properly and place them in the center like this. You could have, if you have a logo, you could place it here. And yeah, you have it. Wait, let me look for a sample for the logo. I think I should have something I could use. So where's my texture? I have an icon. Mm, Steaming. Let's use this as our logo. Then replace it here. So over here you have your logo, you have everything in place. Next thing to do is export this into your whether Power BI or Excel you're working with. So let's say we export, if you're using Power BI, you could export as, you could change the file to a PNG file and export it and place them in dangles for easy access. So we have sample. So this is sample, just this one. And that's for Power BI. So now for Power BI, if you're inputting this, all you just have to do is work on the Canva setting, go to the Canva background, browse it out, and let's look for what we just did there. Just exported a new background. So let's look for, yeah. So when we export it here, all we just have to do is bring it here. So now you have your reports already, a mock-up report for your background on Power BI. And for Excel, the same thing. Go to a new sheet. What makes it a lot easier for this is all I just have to do is work on the background. The shapes can be exported to the same place. So all I have to do is go to Home and get the color for the background and change it. No colors. And we see formats. Let's pick out the background. And we have this. Copy. We go back to our Excel sheets. Paste it here. Say OK. So all I have to do is copy out the shapes, press and I'll group them. Control A, and I'll group them as one. So now they're all one. So all I have to do is copy, go to my Excel sheets, and paste it here. Drag it up to the middle. Then you reduce your cover size to about 80%. You should be able to show it properly. Then maybe remove your ribbon. You can see here you have your have it already. So all you just have to do is do the linking, this place in a folder. So this sheet will be our dashboard and our analysis will be our breakdown. And link this to our other data as well. So now we have a functional breakdown. So we have a simple markup design for this data sets, and you could bring in this broken down data into this simple with ease. You could do all the labeling before you bring them in. It will also be beneficial you do so. So now just insert your charts and do the placements. So that is just all you need and you're good to go. We have this charts, all you do, format it a bit. The chart title get as legend. So let's format this better. No line, no borders. So I want to change the color for this. So we still want it to still be in line with the theme they have here. So let's say we are using this color on our chat. So let's go. More colors and replace it here. Actually, okay. Now we have this. We could easily link it to our data, adjust it properly. And here you have it. You could take this out if you don't want it here. We'll make it like this. So we have one chart up here. You could, this is how, just have to adjust them properly and you paste them correctly. And for the KPI, same thing. All you have to do is bring in all your values. Since we have total orders. and no line and no fill. So this will bring us to the end of this. And if you ever want to try it out, try building a dashboard or a BI dashboard, you should always remember creating a simple mock-up design will save you a lot of time and also help you understand how you're going to visualize your data even better. So for now, it's going to be bye. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Bye, guys.